This video snuck out real fast. A lot faster than I thought it would, for sure. Before we get into the video, I think there might be a good amount of non-subscribers who watch this video. So I just wanted to say to the non-subscribers that if you're looking for like a final, 6 years I had this car, final update on all of the problems I had with it, my experiences, my final thoughts, I have a 6-year update video. I'll link in the card above and down below as well. That might be what you're looking for. Check that out. If not, feel free to continue watching. This video was when I was talking, it was really off the cuff before the kind of just me taking apart the car before I got rid of it. And I kind of felt like I was talking to a lot of subscribers who have been here for a while, who have been with me through the car. You're welcome to stay for that, but just letting you know that's the direction this video is going. But if you want to know the final thoughts, check out the video I linked above. So I don't know what I'm going to name this video yet or title it, but whatever you're seeing as the title, it is not clickbait. This car, this Subaru, may be gone tomorrow. The car of the channel that basically started the channel with almost 7 years ago may be gone tomorrow, which is just crazy to think about. I want to talk through that real quick and some reasons to kind of keep following because it's getting replaced with a much cooler car. So let's get into that a little bit. All right, so what's happening with the Subaru? I think if you follow my channel for the past year, I've talked about I've been kind of shopping casually. The past month, I've kind of ramped it up because I think I figured out what I wanted. It's a hard car to get though. I don't want to talk about that car yet until it's actually in my garage or in my possession in case anything were to happen. But it would be replacing the Subaru because it can do similar duties as a Subaru. Before I get too much into that, a couple reasons to stay with the channel because I'm still going to be posting things even if the Subaru's gone. I'm sure a lot of you followed because of the Subaru, kind of when this channel started. There's two things. One is the car I'm replacing it with is, I think most people would say, is a cooler car, it's definitely more rare. I mean, it's not a super rare car, but it's definitely not as common as Subaru. It's faster than this, it's sportier than this, it's a lot more ramped up than this car is, and it's a car that I think a lot of people would like to see because it's people who like this car probably like the car I'm about to buy. And then the second reason too is that this isn't going to be my last Subaru. If you follow the channel, followed some of my updates, I want an STI. That's not what I'm replacing this with. I want an STI, but just not one with an EJ engine. So I'm waiting for the next STI, which is the next generation. All the rumors point to the WRX, the next gen WRX coming out fall of 21. The next gen STI is a year later, fall of 22. And to get your hands on one of those, it probably won't even be till spring, because there'll probably be a lot of pre-orders, possibly markups. So I'm thinking spring of 23. So that's 2.5 years away. Again, I don't want to get too deep into some of my previous videos, but this car, it was awesome. It still is awesome. It's just time to move on, and I can't kind of hold on to this for like 2.5 more years till an STI comes out. I just need something different. So I think I figured out what that car is, but that's the kind of two reasons to kind of hang around, because the new car is really cool. I think a lot of you will like that car. I still have the Z, and then I'm gonna get, I mean, not for sure, but I think I'll like the new STI, especially if it has the rumored 400 horsepower, the new 2.4 FA turbo motor. So I think I'll be in an STI, honestly, the next 3 years. But I just need something kind of a stopgap car, and the stopgap car is actually a really, really cool car. So I make videos like this. Usually when I make videos, I have bullet points, things I talk about that I know I'm gonna hit, and I edit it. This one's just gonna be me talking because this car could be gone tomorrow. So what was I doing with it right now? As you can see, I'm in the garage a lot. I put the stock wheels back on. I'm basically bringing it back to stock, close to stock. Stock wheels back on. I just took off the tune. It had a stage 1 tune, so it's back to a stock tune as well. So the access port, yeah, right here. The access port is unmarried now, so I can get rid of that. And then I don't know if this is in the camera. The Subi Speed headlights. I love these things. These things were awesome. Took these off. So I spent the last couple hours doing that. It's back to the stock headlights. The only thing left on the car that I'm going to trade it in with or sell it, possibly to Carvana, because they actually have a good deal right now, or a good offer, is the intake, which the reason I'm keeping that on, honestly, is to be real nice, because when I replaced my old intake, the stock intake, I actually had a bolt that broke off early on in the process of this car when I was trying to put a new headlight bulb in. So that thing was hanging by like a thread. So if I were to put on the stock intake, I feel bad for the next person because that thing's gonna like fall off. This Cobb one is solid. And honestly, if someone buys this, they might like it more because it has a little bit more of that whooshy noise. So I'm gonna leave that on because that's just honestly the nice thing to do. And I don't need the money or anything for that. And then the axle back exhaust, it has resonators in it, so it's not much louder than stock, but it's a little louder than stock. It's honestly the way the car should have came from the factory. That thing's not worth anything, and I don't care to put it back on or take it off. And I figured the next person would probably like that because it's really quiet stock. But then the 4-inch resonator that I have is kind of the perfect amount of just a little more noise, but it doesn't drone at all. It's not that loud when it won't wake up your neighbors, etc. So that's kind of where the car is. It's close to stock, and it might be in tomorrow. So what's going to happen is I'm going to a dealer tomorrow if the car's still there. So the car I'm getting, I've been emailing dealers for about a month and a half, and I can't freaking get this car. And I finally found a dealer that I can probably get it from. They have one that just arrived today. I was emailing them last week about it as it was in transit. Arrived today. They wanted me to come in today. I couldn't make it in today because I need to do all of this. I'm going to bring this car in tomorrow, see what they want to offer for it. Either way, if the car that I'm buying is there, I'm probably going to get it tomorrow. And if they give a bad offer on this, I'll just take it home and I'll sell it to Carvana because I have a final offer with them because I gave them the title and everything and they're good with it. So they have a good offer as well. So one of those two ways will be gone probably in the next week or so. If you're watching this video, it's probably gone. This video probably won't come out till like a week after I tape it. But that's about it. It's crazy. It's definitely sad. I started this channel a couple months before I got this car with the Nissan Sentra SER. That car sucked. That was a piece of crap. With that car, got this car, and it's definitely sad because I was just graduating college, tons of student loans. I could barely afford this car. So I remember like a couple years of just like, I made the payments on this, I made my rent payments, everything was fine, but my money in the bank wasn't growing. I was kind of just at a low amount and not growing because I was just out of college, brand new job, and had a brand new, 30 grand car. So kind of grew up in my professional life and my post-student, post-college life with this car, and it's been freaking rock solid. It's been awesome. I've had a 1-year, a 3-year, a 5-year, 6-year update with it. The 6-year, I just put that out a couple months ago, so good thing I got that done. And if you watch the 6-year, there's been nothing wrong with this car. I haven't paid anything out of warranty for it. There was a ACN warranty that was paid for by the dealer. Out of warranty, it's just been the oil changes, tires, brakes, the normal stuff. This car's been awesome. Loved it. Great car. I'm not sure if I should go into it now. I'll wait maybe till I get my new car and get into that video and why I bought that car, about the reasons for getting rid of this car and why it's time to move on from it. Because that new car is just so much more performance oriented and so much more built for that performance from the factory, with a team that's building it for that, where this still to me feels a little bit like an Impreza that is faster, has a better motor, and is just stiffened a little bit. The car I'm getting is just built to be like a time attack car. I'm pretty pumped for that car. So hopefully everything goes through. I would say there's probably like a 70% chance I get the new car tomorrow and get rid of this. And there's a chance something falls through because this car's hard to get. That's about it though. I mean, it's just crazy. I can't believe like this is it with the car. So the channel is gonna keep going because I think I'm getting an SDI later. I'm gonna have 2 really cool sports cars when I get this second car. I'll have the Z and that. So nothing's really gonna change. I'm just gonna keep doing kind of cool things with it, videoing that. I'll probably do updates I always do those like 1-year, 2-year updates that people seem to love, get tons of views. I'll do it with the new car. I'll keep doing with the Z. And anybody that followed me for the Subaru, I hope you still follow me because it's going to be the same amount of videos, not tons, but just your, maybe 10 a year like I always do. And it'll be on cool cars and I don't know. It's going to be I think I'm going to have an SDI in a few years too. I think I'm going to come right back to it. But I think this is just the end of the road for this, which is crazy. It's the channel, Project WRX. So maybe I'll change channel name. Who knows? But that's about it. If anybody out there honestly wants, well, I was going to say, if anyone wants this car, wants to give me an offer, it'll probably be gone. So don't worry about that. Access port and the super speed headlights, I'm going to sell those. honestly, probably DM me on Instagram if you're interested. If not, I'm just going to throw them on eBay. And that's about it. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned because you'll see a new car soon if everything goes as planned. But this car was great. It's an awesome car. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. See you in the next one.